My mic was muted! My mic was muted. Oh my god. I should really switch. Let me put my... Oh my god. I am so sorry. So anyways, I'll redo my intro because this is the second time. Oh my god. I'll redo my intro. Luckily I noticed it quicker. Hello everyone, my name is Ring Clouds. We are doing a Nuzlock for Ultra Sun. Rules of Nuzlock: catch one Pokemon per route, nickname every Pokemon, Pokemon faints, it dies. Done. Honestly, I'm happy we didn't get this Pokemon as our teammate. Okay, I feel like... Okay, although there's also some personal rules I have for a Nuzlocke. One, if we encounter a shiny, I'm catching it. Because who wouldn't? Like, I know there's some people who are actually dedicated to the thing, but like, I am not going to put myself through the torture of fainting or running away from a shiny Pokemon on purpose. Like, if I fail, I fail, but like, at least it wasn't me intentionally killing it, you know? I don't want to deal with that. I love them. And I don't... So yeah. Hopefully, if I have a good enough memory of the, I misclick. This is not... Misclicks are never good, because it gives us damage we can take. But I don't remember if we heal as well. Decisions. I'm gonna switch my audio. I'm gonna switch from using my basic mic that I have to my headphones. Just mainly so I feel like you can always hear me better when headphones are on. Cause they're right next to me instead of being like on the other side of the desk. Cause I don't sit in the normal positions. Because I don't do that. Who does that? Normal people, that's who. Yeah, we're gonna train up a bit before the festival. Because, I know Hal. I know he has a Pichu. And that's gonna be scary for us. Because we have Nimbo. Our lovely little, our lovely little Poplio, which is named after a cloud. Fuck, I'm trying to remember which cloud I named it after. I think it's Nim... Something Nim. Something Nim, yeah, something Nim. Do not ask me, I do not remember the name, but... And I would search it up right now, but I don't really have the energy. I don't really have the care to, but Nimbo is our... It's a little bit of a... I can't remember. Which cloud was it? It was a combination of a cloud... and Dumbo, in a way. Nimbo. Because Dumbo is circus themed and our lovely Plopilo is also circus themed. I think we're gonna want to get to like level 13? I think it's a safe bet. Oh wait, we might be able to get another Pokemon now that I think of it. If we can access Kukui's area, we could get another Pokemon. And I know that it's mainly like water types over there, but it should be more helpful and give us a punching bag. Oh, fuck. We can win. Nah, I'd win. I need to learn how to get my model to stop moving. I can't guarantee that I will. And hopefully this time I'll actually be more able to focus on giving names. No. Not giving names, giving voices. Best part about having best part about having Populo is that we have a lot of. Ooh, if we're lucky and we can get a Makihita, that would make the trial much easier. I don't know if we can though. So no, it's not gonna let me do what I want to do. Okay, so we can't get a new team member for now. We'll get a new one soon, hopefully. Yeah. Sorry if you hear any like sounds of drinking. It's hot. It's hot in here. I don't remember the lyrics too well. All I remember is the stuff I like see edits or like animations too. Yeah, honestly, for this, I like just putting the full model up here because like, you know, there's a lot of negative space that isn't really used. And maybe if I remember to, I'll like make little pixel arts of our team. We got Nimbo, the Poplio, and we got fuck, what did I name the bug? This is so rude. I don't remember his name. Her name, their name. Oh yeah, oh Nami. Of course I named it Nami. Anyways. Let's do some refresh, mainly just to get the baby. We need some affection. We all do in life. I love doing Pokemon I love doing Pokemon refresh. It's, I don't know. I like having my Pokemon be happy and love me. It fills me with joy. Just doing this simple little task, you know? Honestly, I miss this. I miss this so much. This and me, I think, were the best, like, just interacting with your Pokemon. That they ever did. Like, I think, this and me are the best for, like, at least the interaction. Was it a me? I can't remember. What was it? Was it Refresh in Gen 6 as well? But the stuff from that where you could like just play with your Pokemon, these were the best of them. I think Gen 6 was the best in general. It's been a bit since I played the Gen 6 stuff. I don't even think I finished the X and Y games. Which is funny, because I actually do really like a lot of the Generation 6 Pokemon, and I do like the region. I think Kalos is a really beautiful region. I just have never finished the game because my first game was a Mega Ruby, and by the time I got Pokemon X, it was, I think, around either the time of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I don't know which one, I can't remember. But details. But at that time, like, you know, I'd already gotten used to this stuff. I was either more busy playing, but like also the what's it called? The cartridge I got of Pokemon X would crash after, like, I think it was the second gym? Or at least it would crash and not let me progress past a certain point. So yeah, and then by the time I was able to get a second copy of the game, after the time I was able to get a second copy of the game, I just didn't have a lot of the interest in playing it too much. Hey, maybe I can do a if I can find another one. Maybe I could do a second. Maybe I could do, like, as a next, playthrough, I can go through X and Y. If that's something that sounds interesting to y'all, I would gladly do it. Giving them affection is key. Then they'll love me, and then they'll, like, be like, haha, I didn't want to see you cry. Don't cry. I'm like saying master. Don't cry, friend, for I am here. And I dodge with affection. I love Grumpin. Honestly, like, I love Nami, but, like, I'm afraid that she would die. because, like, you can't get, Grubbin. You can't get it until, I think, if I remember correctly, the final island, which is one bullshit. You can't get it to the final island. I'm so happy in later games they've made it just evolve with a Thunderstone. Actually, let me look at what level, let me look at what level, how... If I can find it. Okay, so... He is level 6 and level 7, so... So, I think we should get Poplio to... Okay. So we should get Poplio to, like, level... I think 10 should be good enough. And we should get Grubbin, or we should get Nimbo to level 10, and we could get Nami to either, like, level 8 or 10, 8 to 10. Depends on how much we want to spend grinding. How much we can afford to spend grinding, because I can't remember if you get healed, before this fight. So, yeah. Honestly, I much prefer, over-leveling for these kinds of things, especially in a Nuzlock. I don't like losing in a regular playthrough of a game. I do not want to lose in a Nuzlock. Ooh. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's see. Ooh, for those watching, I'm not gonna do this until at least after we complete, or at least, I'm not gonna do it until we at least complete, the league. We become champion in this Nuzlocke. But would it be interesting for you all to... Would you rather, if I do another one, would you rather it be, in another main series, or, like, official Pokemon game, like, I guess we could do X or Y? Maybe Omega Ruby? I haven't played that one in a bit. Or would you rather have it in, like, a fan-made game? First one I have currently is Infinite Fusion. So, if that would interest y'all, I'd love to do that. Because either option is good. Either option is a good option to do for... Leave it. There are a lot of them. I know Disarming Voice is a weaker move, but like... Well, it's not weaker per se, but you know, like, not the better move. But I want to save some of water guns for when we're in the festival. I might switch over to Pound now. Honestly? I think we're gonna go, depending on, we'll see. Because I know the festival will probably take a bit. I didn't notice until like looking back at the stream because it's a bit behind. I didn't realize that Nimbo got a crit. You leveled up, right, Nimbo? No. How much did your level 10? Okay, like 1 or 2 more battles and we'll have Nimbo at level 10. Which is good. And then we can train with, Nami next. I mean, gotta be a bit careful here. Okay, yeah, so we should get working on Nami now. Yeah. Honestly, this is what most of the stream's just gonna be. Me just punching shit. No, I'm pressing the wrong button, so I am... Let's heal up Nimbo. Or I guess not. What does Nami have again? Hopefully she has a damaging move. Okay. Okay. Not as scary as it could be. And we do move fast. We are faster. Oi, good girl, Nami! You got us a crit! Yeah, I will say, for now, Nami's gonna be good, but until we get to, I think it's Pony Island, she's probably gonna get benched as soon as we get better members. It's not that I don't love Nami, it's just that we don't really have the freedom to really worry about it, you know? You know, it's like, I love Nami, but as we get later on, hell, maybe even with the Wishy-Washy fight, Charjabug as a Pokemon will not really be that good for some of the later stuff, you know? Yeah, like, Charjabug won't really be as good to have. recover faster than most things in this grass. Okay, we need one more battle. And Nami will be 5. But I think we'll get Nami to A. Solely because then she'll be a level higher than Hao's starter. And that's going to be important when it comes to the battle. We need that crit, Nami. Come on. Okay. Hey, good job, Nami. It's gonna be helpful. Should probably heal both Nami and and Nimbo. Hopefully Nami will get another move soon. Did not mean to do that. Oh yeah, hopefully Nami will get another move soon. So we can... Yeah, when does... Let me look, what is grubbin? Grub... Okay, let's go Cerebi. Huh. Okay, so by 7 we'll get Mud Slap. Okay, yeah, we definitely want to go to we definitely want to get to level 7. Then that'll be helpful against the Pichu, and if needed, the starter. Since we're going against the Litten, but I don't think we have to worry. Hey, good job. Yeah, so we should get to... When does Grubbin get an electric move? It's 16. I think this is a 20. That's weird. I'm making sure we're in Gen 7. Yeah. Okay, yay! Yeah, I think I definitely wanna get... Oh my. I wish we had a way to quicken this up, but I don't wanna risk death. And I'm already kinda like this in my normal playthroughs. I always end up over leveling. This kinda reminds me of something. So Scarlet and Violet, you know how there's no real like set path like in every other game. Where it's like there's not a first gym you're supposed to go to. Even though they made it basically like that with since it doesn't have the level scaling. But sorry, I linking my. But so, I didn't do any of the gym challenges beyond like I think Brassius and maybe Iono. Until I had done like um four of uh until I was basically at the final trial guardian. And the only reason I started doing it was because I was like, oh shit, okay. I was like, oh shit, I need to get more, oh, notification. Oh. Herb is streaming. Happens. So now he's now level 6, which means in... There's another notification. Okay, that was... nothing of importance. Okay, let me heal up. Let me heal up. Nami. Hopefully we can get to level 7 before... We at least want to match the starter, I feel. Especially since at level 7 we get the Mud Slap. We get Mud Slap, and that will be very helpful against the Pichu, which is our biggest worry right now. Yeah, the Pichu is our biggest worry right now. Because it is super effective against Nimbo, and we don't want to deal with that. Yeah, we don't want to worry about Nimbo. Yeah, that is the one, honestly, the literal only starter of the starting ones that you have to really worry about. Like, you don't have to worry about the Pikachu with, the Pichu, not the Pikachu, although it does become a Pikachu. Like, the only one you don't have to worry about the Pichu with is Litten. Because Rowlet is flying, Popplio is water, and Litten says, haha, I don't have to worry about electric types, because I am fire. Well, you can still, like, worry about them, but it's not like a, oh no, I need to worry because because I'm not weak to electric. I just have to worry about static. Which we also shouldn't really worry about because, if I remember correct, Grubbin is an electric type. I know it becomes an electric type 100%. Oh no, Grubbin is just pure bug until... Is it Charjabug that gets the electric type? Until Charjabug. Oh. So we do have to worry about, we do have to worry about, what's his name? Static. Okay, I hope we can get at least close to level up before we run out of Vice scripts, because then we have to do switch training, because I don't think we can heal. I don't think we can heal at all. Hi, baby! Maybe we can run... Ooh, we can run down this way. Which is good, which is good, which is good. So then we can also see if we can grab... We can also see if we can grab... a... We can also see if we can grab a Pokemon from over by Kikui's region area. I hate not having a map that I can directly look at. We need Rotom. I wonder, we'll see if Mom can heal us. Have you been having a good time? You look a bit tired, but happy. Take a little break before you head out there again, sweetie. Yes, this is what we were looking for. Here, take a big Pokeball too, sweetie. I hope you'll encounter someone special today. Thank you, Mom. Rawr. Enough, Tauros. Come on, calm down. You're gonna hurt somebody. Oh, so that's the irresponsible trainer that lets that Tauros go around. Okay, so we can't go down to Kikui's, but we can... But we got our healing, which is good. Because now we can definitely safely get Nami up to 6. Not 6, 7. Which is our goal. We'll be higher level than the Pichu, and we'll be equal with the starter, which we aren't going to be using Nami against because it already has a fire type move. And we don't want that. We want Nami to be safe. I think the only time I'd even consider letting Nami out against this house starter is if it was a Vikavolt and his starter was a Tortercat or something like that, which I don't think is the case. I think we need like one or two more battles, and then we'll get our lovely. We'll get Nami up to a good level, and we can go bada bing, bada boom. Let's get out of here and go. Maybe we do the training in the grass, head back to Mom, get another heal, and then we, like the grass outside our house, head back to Mom, get another heal, and then we go to. Then we run up to the festival. I think that's their best option. Is there another patch of grass over here? There is. Let's do our last training in this grass. And then we'll... Okay. That's not a good matchup. I would rather not have Nami face something that could potentially have a super effective move. I hope in a later route that there's a Pikipek or a Trumbeak or even a Toucanon that we can get, because I love the line. Now let's head back to Mom after this battle and get some more. Yeah, any other levels, any other stuff from here on out is just like extra. And I think we'll mainly use. No, we'll keep. I think we'll either just run or Like, if we find a Pichu, I'm gonna beat it up. Because it wasn't the first Pokemon I got. Yeah, since it's just the same thing, I'm just gonna, like, skip through our voice. If she says anything else, we'll do it. Yeah, honestly, I want to see if I can find, like, a ROM or something, like a different version of, like, an altercated version of Ultra Moon. We're gonna run for the Picky Pack, because the Picky Pack is dangerous. I don't want to constantly shift up to Nimbo. Especially, we do want to save Nimbo's moves. We can't go against the Ladybug. Any extra, like, except for against, like, the Picky Packs. And we're gonna fight any extra Pokemon, because any extra leveling for Nami would be good. Luckily, the Pokemon we plan to put Nami against is just equally as weak, so we don't have to worry about it. The Mud Slap isn't really a strong move to have. I don't think we'll be leveling up, Nami before the festival, but I do want to at least try to get some more things in. Sephiroth is a Picky Pack. Oh my god. Yeah. Ooh. Do we want to do a Nuzlock of... Yeah, I think after this Nuzlock, I'd love to do a different generation game. If I can find a way to get my Switch paired up, we could do Sword, we could do Scarlet. I think I'd like to do Sword. Mainly because I know we can get some decent Pokemon in there. Like, maybe I'd start out with Scorbunny instead of Sobble. I usually start out with Sobble, but, like, without the guaranteed encounter. Without the guaranteed Rookity that I usually like having. I don't know. What do we count, like, also the overworld about? I don't know how Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocks work. Is it the first Pokemon you see? Then you could probably manipulate it. Or is it the first Pokemon that runs into you? Because in some areas that's completely under your control, but in other areas you're most likely going to get run into by, like, a Volting Veluza or something like that. It is definitely the problem of doing doing something in a game. The overworld changings that were in Scarlet and Violet. Does anyone know what people do in Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocks? I haven't really watched one. Because, like, the ones the kind of, like, special runs I've watched are the people who do crazy shit, like, only using shinies. I think people who do that are already crazy enough because they don't have a shiny charm. But, like, in Scarlet and Violet, at least there's encounter sandwiches that make it a little bit easier. But, like, doing that in older games, I'm like, holy shit, you're a masochist beyond... You're either a masochist or you hate yourself. Or you're just that dedicated to shinies. That could be it too. Ah! Oh, hello. Alola region is made up of our 4 islands. And each island has its own guardian Pokemon. Our festival today is held to express our thanks to these great Pokemon guardian deities for always remaining by our sides. Well, we may call it a festival, but it's just this little thing you see here. There may not be many of us, but at least every last one of us here goes all out. I don't know if that's the voice I want for him, but I just can't think of any other ones. Maybe a little deeper would work. Yeah, I think a little deeper would work. And maybe a little older sounding. Well, this just makes me sound like I'm tired. How's it, Rain? Man, I thought you would never make it. Me and Lynn have been waiting for ages. Hold on, did anyone explain to you about tonight? Oh yeah, we're right on time. But to what exactly? A full-powered festival for Pokemon battling. I'm gonna make him sound like a Valley girl, apparently. Forever. We battle in the name of Tapu Koko, pitting our best moves against one another in friendly competition to play as our guardian. Woo! So, you two will be taking part in the battle? I don't like seeing Pokemon fight each other since they so often are getting hurt, but I'll be sure to watch you both. Your Pokemon have fought for you, so show them the same care in return, Rain. Allow me to heal them for you this time. You know, everyone heals you so quickly. I don't mind it because it prevents my Pokemon. You know, I will say, I guess, spoilers for how old is Pokemon Sun and Moon? It's been around for Ultra Sun and Moon. I think it came out in 2017, so that's 8 years, I think. Oh, up and coming 8 years, I think. 7 years, almost 8, yeah. But I like, honestly, I like doing Ultra Sun and Moon because, well, there's a little bit better stuff it's a better version of Alola. But also, I like how Hal is your final fight. I think it's much more appropriate. And I also like the twist from Sun and Moon, where it's like, oh yeah, you expect to fight Kukui again, and then you fight Hao instead. Anyways. Then let's begin. Yeah, I need to get Kukui's down, basically all I have to go is for Hollow's voice to really get into the right thing. I have to go, are you ready to rumble? And then I kind of just do this voice from here on out. For all life on our islands, and for those who undertake the island challenge with joy in their hearts, we pray for your protection, for them and all of Mele Mele. I'm probably saying that. May this Pokemon battle be an offering to our island's great deity, Tapu Koko. Before you stands Hao, grandson to the Kahuna. Let's have fun with this, Litten. Before him stands Rain, one who has met with Tapu Koko. What? What a curious little thing Tapu Koko is. Huh, that's just typical of it. Grab in! Take care of my little Rain! As long as we both have a good time, then I think we could call it a great battle, eh? Rain, Hao, bring forth the power of your Pokemon. You know, Hala doesn't give me the vibe of someone who, like, full-on yells. I think he gives me more of a vibe of like someone who like just has a more booming voice, but I don't have a really good male booming voice that can I use. Maybe I can like raise my volume, but I also want to be kind of considerate of those around me. Like, I could talk more like this. This is kind of a bit more similar to what I see how his natural voice has. He has a booming voice naturally, so he doesn't necessarily need to yell, you know? But I don't think Ooh, we eat those. It's not a physical contact move. I forgot. I think at this rate, we should be fine. Yeah, give me a sec. I'm gonna grab a chocolate. It's so hot in my room. I hate when summer comes along because then it gets really hot and I can't wear my hoodies. Well, I can. Nothing will stop me. Not even the heat, but I'll be uncomfortable, you know? Yeah. Ooh. How long do you think we shall go? I think... what do we have? I'm getting messages a lot. Sorry, I get a lot of messages. Just want to make sure that nothing requires my attention. A lot of the time the messages don't require my attention, but I do not like the idea of just leaving it when I notice it, you know? Like when I notice the notification, I have to like go and pay attention to it. It's weird, I know. But it's just how my brain works. I got cheese and chocolate. Honestly, it's a pretty good combo. We'll just chill with this chocolate. Let's go, Nami! Yes, we're switching. I love chocolate. That's probably my favorite food. Yeah. I should probably start planning my streams ahead of time. Honestly, I don't I don't plan my streams ahead of time. I'm like, oh, I want to stream. And then I just stream. That's not what we need. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Good job, Nami. Nami's one I want to especially build up, affection with, since she's so fragile right now. Okay, we got 2 hearts. Honestly, I will say, Nami is definitely one of my more favorite Straw Hats. But also, like, the whole reason I'm naming her Nami is because that was the first female, like, electric using character that came to mind. I could think of a few others now, but, like, you know, that was the first thing that came to mind. How's your hunger, Nami? Ooh, you're really hungry. What about you? Okay, you can use it. I love And I also love them kind of giving them like color appropriate things, because even though like based off of like their type or their coloring. Oh, no worries, I'm just eating cheese. Because green can work for bug. No, it's how can wait? We got much more important things to do. But I give you. Oh, you still hungry for more? Oh, you're gonna make me run out of my That's what we like to see. Well, for now, 2 hearts of affection. Which is pretty good. I think I understand why some people don't like the affection system, because it can be a bit overpowered sometimes. But honestly, I love it. Mainly for the more personal vibe it kind of brings to, like, the game. You know? Because, like, it means that my Pokemon love me, even though they're virtual. I know they're virtual, but, like, I love them. Oh, yeah! Another great battle this year! I bet Tapu Koko liked it too. Phew, that was awesome, Rain! That was a really great battle. I had a blast fighting you. I had a blast beating you. Supposed to go to battle with this. Even Tapu Koko. Oh, you heard it yourself. Tapu Koko's song of approval. Oh, I nearly forgot. I think it's time you take this, Rain. Hey, now I'll soon be able to smack people with the power of big, strong move. It's almost 6 o'clock. Right the moment I put chocolate in my mouth. Your Z power ring. Oh my god, my voice is different because I have chocolate in my mouth. Oh, your Z power ring is a mysterious armband that can draw the power that lies deep. Are you ready to rumble? Contrive the power that lies deep within a Pokemon. You can bring forth their Z power. We Kahunas can make Z power rings using stones like the sparkling stone that you received from Tapu Koko. Though you will need to undergo Island Challenge and collect Z crystals for yourself. If you wish to draw 4 for Pokemon Z power, And yet you already received that sparkling stone. It seems Tapu Koko took quite a liking to you, or perhaps it has a mission for you. Well, it's time for you to get out of here and start your island challenge. If you visit every island, maybe you'll figure out what that mission is. Island challenge. Yo, what voice do I want to give him? Because that's the thing. Like, I don't know what to give him. Also, let me readjust my model. And can I find a way to lock this? Does this work? It doesn't. I don't know what I do. I really need to figure this out, but I've just not really cared to. And we'll get it done. What kind of voice do I want to give Kukui? He is more of a... I don't really... I guess kind of similar to Hal, but maybe a bit deeper. So like... Four islands. You'll travel to each of the 4 islands here in the Alola region. The island challenge is about aiming to be the strongest trainer. The island challenge champion. Woo! Sounds great, right? I can't wait to have a real adventure. But I'll let Kahuna Hala explain the details. Maybe a bit deeper than that. The island challenge Kukui spoke of it's a journey to overcome your limitations as you travel the far corners of Alola and meet with others along the path. It's a great adventure that children in the Alola region embark upon along with their Pokemon once they reach 11 years of age. Allow me to give you both the Island Challenge amulets you will need. Awesome! Thank you, Tutu! Thanks, Tutu. I'm gonna make it through the Island Challenge to try to become the Island Challenge champion. There is one for you as well, Rain. Please do give the Island Challenge a try. I'm not even doing the correct voice. But you know, it's the same general, like, deeper, but older sounding voice instead of like, I could go deeper though. Like, I kind of speak, to do my male voices, because I do not have a naturally masculine voice, I kind of slow down my speech and lower my tone. Let's do Kukui. Yeah, doing the Island Challenge, yeah, it's like, this doesn't really, like, the more I speed up, the quicker I sound, and unless I really sound like either an adult or a horror man, you know? I kind of sound more like a child when I speak like this, and I go quick, or maybe like a Paimon-esque figure, you know? It's like the more quicker I speak, the less anything I sound like. I also, for some reason, like to go higher voice when I speak faster, because look, I'm speaking so fast. Wow, 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 wow. But slow and deep is a deeper masculine voice for what I can do. I do not have the ability to do much masculine voices, I fear. Well, we will see. I don't know. I guess Kukui would be a higher toned man, I guess, but I don't know. The higher toned masculine voice, I should say, but I don't know really if this fits him. The dude bro voice kind of works for him, but I can't do that. I don't know why I switched to this accent. And I try to do the dude bro, like, what the hell, man? I mean, like, what the hell? Yeah, man, yeah, what the hell? Like, I don't really know what to do, so I'm just randomly talking. What voice did I just do for Kukui? I'm not very good at remembering voices, and my model is now just being like, yes, let me not fit onto the screen in the way you wanted me to. Yeah, doing the island challenge is the best way to really get to know Alola. Let's get one more. I think we're in a good enough position. Yeah, no plasma. Tapu Koko is amazing, isn't it? I hope I can meet it again someday, and thank you for saving Nappy. No worries, I'll catch it for you. Yeah, me too. It saved you as well, didn't it? And it left you with that sparkling stone? Even though you're a stranger to this place. Ohana means family. Yeah, I don't even know what the voice that was. I can't do a Stitch impression. Suppose it's time we get you kids home, yeah? Nebby, Alola's it's full of all kind of wonders, isn't it? No, isn't Lily native to Alola? I forget. Is that guy a male or is that a female? Well, I don't know which one's speaking. I think it's the taller one. He doesn't have. I like the Ultra Moon ones because it has a mustache. I think it's a younger dude. That was a most mysterious event. A festival to celebrate drawing forth one's full power. You looked like you were enjoying the show. Did you want to take part in battles too? Don't be silly. We are here to investigate and learn. Even with all of our technology, we cannot control the blinding one's light. Thus we are left with no choice but to try and stop it by force. Wait, was it the girl that was speaking first? I couldn't really tell. And yet it seems that the humans of this Alola can wield powerful auras. Yeah, what do they call that thing? A Z-power ring? Its aura readings were off the charts. Do you think that's why they can control auras like that? Alola is definitely an amazing place. Let's go check the next site. I wanted to get her more of a Katie voice, but I also didn't at the same time. Honey, I'm home. Oh, Rain, you're back already? Thought you want to stay in Inky Town longer. No, I was forced home. Especially right after that great Pokemon battle. Oh, I was just captivated to see my own girl. And in such perfect sync with her partner. Maybe it'd be a good idea for you to try that island challenge thing. It's something you can only do in Alola, right? But now I've got a date with my bed. I danced my feet off at that festival. Night, sweetie. You get some sleep too. I'm debating whether or not I should do a 3-hour stream. I was originally planning to do this earlier in the day, so I'd have more time to stream. But then I got caught up with doing some stuff for a D&D project I'm working on. So I didn't end up streaming. What beautiful weather. Weather? I haven't said weather in a long time. What beautiful weather. I wonder what'll bring me. What today will bring me. If it's Kukui, he'll probably let himself in the door without even waiting for us to open the door. Honestly, it's just kind of wild how that's kind of just normal in this universe. But no, it's not Kukui. It's Lily. Or not. Or it is Lily. Sorry, I'm drinking a lot because it's hot. And also, didn't really notice to drink. Drink, y'all, you need it. Oh, the professor said, "Hey there, Lily! Bring me that great new trainer, woo! So, I'm here to show you the way to his Pokemon line, if you'll come with me. It's, this way." Ray! I don't know why I said it like that. I need to really get my models to stop moving around. Can I do something on my phone? I have no model selected, but I guess not. Here, a little pocket money for you. Don't go wasting it on anything too silly. I'm just gonna use my normal voice for the model. Alright, so I did a little higher. Oh, well done, Ray. You're already making friends, aren't you? And what a cute little friend you found. I knew Alola would be a great place for us. We just keep meeting wonderful people here. Me? Well, thank you. My name is Lily. It's nice to meet you. Looks like you finally found your time to shine, sweetie. Enjoy yourself out there with Grubbin, and don't be gone too long. I will probably never return to this house until it forces me to. You have a very nice mother, don't you? We should get going. I'll show you the Pokemon research lab. Anyways, I think this would count as a new location, so we could get ourselves a lovely new team member. You can reach the professor's lab by treading through the tall grass here. He says you can moves better when he's surrounded by Pokemon. Since I'm not a trainer, though, I have to rely on using repels all the time. Do you know that using a repel keeps Pokemon from attacking, right? And about Nevi. Oh, I mean Cosmog. Cosmog seems to be a very rare Pokemon. It came from far, far away. Phew! It seems to have a very strange power. It used that power to save me once when I was in danger. But some other people want Cosmog for themselves, to use that power. That's why only the professor and Kahuna Hala and other people I trust know about it. Can you keep it a secret? Could you not tell anyone about Nevi? Or what happened on that bridge? Please. No worries. Oh, Rain. Do you want to know something neat? I do wish they were stopped. I do think this is a little too hand-holdy. You can reach the Pokemon Professor Lab without going through any patches of tall grass if you jump down from this ledge. Just like this. Yep. Is this a separate... It has a separate encounter table, so I think this is a separate area. If you like to take a shortcut, I suggest you try it too. I'll be heading to the lab now, so see you there. Is this a separate route? If I go out here... Because I think if I head up here, it'll like flash Route 1. Please don't wander off. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to discover if this is a different route. I'd say this is a different route. Wouldn't you all? I say it's different enough. We'll catch her. We'll catch our second teammate here. I think it's like just separate enough. If not, oh! Fuck. I don't know how... Okay. Oh no. How will I evolve this? Oh fuck, this thing goes back. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I do not like that this thing knows peck. It is freaking me out. And it knows... Was that wrap or bite? Well, we'll smack it with a water gun. If it survives, it's meant to be. That sucks. I guess this wasn't... I don't even actually know if this was a separate route anyways, so... Probably better that we don't catch it. I probably should have used pound. I don't know why, but that... the peck freaked me out. I would prefer to use you, Rainbow, because I actually know how to get love you. Yeah, I do want to get Nami up. Oh my god. Everything in here knows better moves. Honestly, I hope that when we can get a when we're in the school, we can get an Alolan Grimer, because we definitely need a we definitely are gonna need a poison type. And I hope that when we're in the area on the second island, we can get a Mudbray, because we are 100% going to need a 100% gonna need a ground type desperately. I think we can't catch this thing. I'm just spam. Look. Oh, so it's a constrict. I meant to click this, but I was clicking too fast. Oh yeah, doesn't the... What's her name? If we get a Brion before we go to this... Before we do that final battle in the school, we don't... Or at least we get Icy Wind. If we get Icy Wind before that battle, then I don't think we have to worry about, the Rowlet, because that's our greatest concern, because it's super effective against both Nimbo and Nami, because Nami is a bug and Nimbo is water. We should go to Kukui's place, because that will give us... Oh, we should finish going to Kukui's place, because there's the patch of grass in the, thing. Over to level 11. No, but we do want Sing when that comes up. Because that will allow us to, like, have an easier time catching some of our Pokemon. We definitely want to train up a bit before we begin our journey against, before we fight whatever the fuck the flamboyant person's name is. Oh my god, for a second I forgot this wasn't a ghost type when I saw Curse. I got so freaked out. I was like, oh fuck, we can't deal with what would happen. Okay, we might want to try a pound. Well, this is the last turn for Nimbo. As long as it... Gray. We gotta hope it keeps trying to yawn. I don't know how much Nami could take. Because Nami is still a frail bug. Okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. I almost missed that. That is what I love most about Refresh. You can hear conditions. I think I'm using the correct. I think I'm using the correct tool. Which one is this? For healing status conditions, I am using the correct tool. Yeah, there we go. There we go. How is your food? Okay. That's good. We got good at least. Yeah, honestly, that's all that really matters, is that we got... Yeah, that is definitely probably my favorite part about Gen 7's everything, is that I do not have to worry about, like, a condition like poison, or paralysis, or, sleep, or burn, like, making it where I can't use my Pokemon in the next battle without risking their death. I think it, like... Personally, as someone who does not like a lot of the more dangerous aspects of Nuzlock, but I decide to do it anyways for the content, there's like aspects of a Nuzlocke that I don't like. Okay. I want to check to see if my... Honestly, this is the most annoying part, is if I don't encounter the trainer or encounter something in the grass, then I have to, and then I have that blank screen until, like, something else happens on my screen. Give me a moment. I'm gonna turn off my screen. Or at least the capture of the, No, I think I'll keep... I was planning on, like, like, opening Minecraft so I could see if my friend was on, and then, like, judge that around the, how long I'll stream for. But I think we're gonna go for a 2-hour stream, maybe a 2-hour 30. And then I'm gonna go see what my friend is doing. Yeah, I think this is a good... Oh, ignore the caps lock. Oh yeah, Rockruff, let's go! Give it everything! everything you've got. My body is ready. Woo! There they go again. The Pokemon Research Lab has its own unique charm, as I think you might agree. I've actually been, imposing on the professor here for the past 3 months. I'm not much of an assistant, but it's the least I can do to pay him back for letting me stay. I love how beat up the building is. Maybe I'd be more help if I were a real Pokemon trainer too. The professor, he never stops researching moves, not even inside the lab itself. It looks like we'll have to patch the roof again. But I just watched his lab coat and finally gotten it cleaned too. Now it'll be in shreds, and I'm not good at mending clothes. So I'll have to buy another new one. I just love how broken everything is. We should probably get him before he does any more damage. There we go, that was the words. I totally didn't accidentally click early and then had to look at the string. I would never do so. Hey there! Yeah, that's so high. Hey there, Rain! Oh my god, this doesn't sound right. Hey there, Rain! Thanks for getting care for me, Lily. Wow. Of course. However I can be of help? I am supposed to be your assistant, right? Rockruss moves were just so styling, and I was making good progress with my research. Say, Rain, let me see your Pokedex for a second, yeah? It's my friend. My friend is gonna be coming soon. So what do you think of this place? Not bad, right? But that's not why I called you here. Here, it finally arrived. We get our best friend. It? What's wrong, Lily? Don't make me do all the talking. See, there's a Pokemon inside your Pokedex called Rotom. Really? Oh, I can tell you about Rotom. I don't know why I want to say Rotom. I know it's Rotom. It's this particular Pokemon with a body made up of something like electricity. It can take up the resonance inside machines. Yeah, buddy. And to put that crazy skill of Rotom's to work, it's the next generation of Pokedexes. But it's only complete once Rotom has gone into its body specifically developed for it. A whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. Whoa! And it's only a few of these babies out there. I love the Rotom Dex, and I don't get it, like, everyone hates it. Hey now, sorry about that, Rotom. Guess I surprised you? Rotom! Here, boy, I powered up your favorite Dex. Give Rain a helping hand, would you? Yeah? Gary? I don't know what to give the voice for the Rotom. I love my little Rotom. Hey there. Pleasure to meet you. I'm not nervous or anything, okay? We're gonna give a goofy voice, but I'm gonna change it a bit up because, you know, this is gonna be a little painful to her to talk about all that. Sir, hello. We'll figure it out along the way. Check it out, Rain. Now Rotom can talk right to you. It might take a little while to get used to, but it's new to get it used. But I say Rotom's taking a liking to you. This will help out, and this will help out exactly how. Rain hasn't been here in a little or too long yet, so I decided to give her this special Rotom Dex to help her navigate around. Thank you very much. It's my weepy boy. You can see where you're heading just by looking at Rowan. If you give it a little tap, you can ever check out the town map. Alola! Salty breeze sang to me. It brought me in here to you. Wow, ho ho! I think we'll go for at least 2 hours of streaming, and then we'll go, and then I'll I'll go do other things because I have responsibilities. Is that a loft? That's awesome! No, it's not. It's private. The professor has been kind enough to let me use it. If you see a person or Pokemon who needs help, just help them. Right, Rain? How? And that's why I'm letting Lily stay up there in the loft. So, Rain, I'm leaving this Rotom Dex in your hands. Rotom, you look after Rain, yeah? So that's the Rotom... Okay, no. So that's the Rotom Dex? Eh? It's kinda cute. Alright then, Rain, you two, Hal. Get a move on. Okay. To the trainer school. You gotta learn the basics of being a Pokemon trainer through Pokemon battling. It's a long road to become the Island Challenge champion, and trainer school is the first step. What about you, Hal? I'm good. I forgot his voice. I'm good. I just want to play with my Pokemon. The Island Challenge? So this is how people in Alola connect with the world around them. And there's the way that both you and Popular chose one another. Something. Even Nemi likes you. I guess there's something about you that makes Pokemon feel comfortable when they're by your side. Lily, you take care of Rain now until she gets used to Rotom. Help her find her way around. Feel free to have a look around. Feel free to have a little poke around. Pokemon Center is practically right next to your house, isn't it, Rain? Nemi, don't worry. It's okay. It's supposed to be what they call a lunar eclipse. It happens when the moon gets covered up. Was a lunar eclipse forecast for today? Oh, well, must be some kind of good omen, yeah? An omen? You think something good will happen? Sure, a long time ago, Alola was cloaked in darkness. Yeah. But people say that's when Alola's people and Pokemon blasted all that darkness away with light. And they also say that was why people started gathering sea crystals, and that custom turned into the Island Challenge. I don't know why I changed my voice all of a sudden. Rain. Now that you've got that Z power ring, I hope you can collect tons of Z crystals. Woo. That's exactly what a move researcher like me needs to uncover the new secrets. Professor, that's not why she's supposed to be doing it. Come on, Rain. I'll show you to the Pokemon Center. I do wish that it wasn't as... Everything went black all of a sudden. I thought I may be out of batteries. Yeah, I'm okay. There things I won't secret that easy. Maybe a nice visit to the Pokemon Center will have us. I'll flag it on the map for you. It's moving too fast for me to read. I am a slow person. Anyway, let's see what new Pokemon we can get before the gym. I think we'll only go for 2 hours because I have to eat dinner and then the aforementioned stuff with friends. I need to get more back into streaming. I've just been busy with a lot of things recently. Hopefully that should clear up now. Go Nimbo! It's almost getting close to 7. I do. Here, let me show you the Pokemon Center. Follow me. If you talk to the woman at the counter, she can restore your Pokemon to perfect health. It's amazing, isn't it? I can't stand seeing Pokemon in pain. You can also deposit Pokemon in the PC here, or take them out. And the Pokemart, you can buy all kinds of items that should help you during your trials. I'd take a look if I were you. Over there's the cafe area. I like to relax there sometimes with a frosty glass of moo milk. I read something in a travel guide about Alola once. Apparently each Pokemon Center in Alola offers a different selection of drinks. I wonder how they pick what to serve. The cafes may also offer more than just drinks. I heard they also sell special treats, and that sometimes the staff have tips for trial goers. I messed that up, but you have your Pokemon too. It's okay. I think we'll try our best to get Pokemon School done. If not, it depends on how I'm feeling, mainly. I think we should probably just get Trainer School done. It's a, what in the world? Well, it looks like we won't be going that way anytime soon, thanks to tourists there. But we're only planning to go as far as the Trainer School anyway. Just leave that for someone to deal with. Come, follow me. Hey there, Rain. I must have passed you two somehow, yeah? But welcome to the Trainer School, the place to learn how to be a Pokemon trainer. Oh, I skipped here. Yeah, Rain's a real tough one too. Just put her through the ringer. Good teach. More trainers. You gotta beat 4 Pokemon trainers here at the school, Rain. The experience will surely help you and your Pokemon go stronger, yeah? Actually, speaking of experience, why don't you take this? Yay! I no longer have to do switch training. I can focus on training both at the same time. Alright, here we go. The trainers who will take part in this lesson will be inside or outside the school. You may also want to visit our classrooms. You'll learn things there that'll help you on your journey, I'd say. Alright, let's the lesson begin. She may not look all that to you, but that teach treating your kids correct once students is even a captain. If you want a bit of advice from me, here's something that might help. Once you've fought this species of Pokemon once, you can easily see what types of moves will work best on in your next battle. Wandering around in the tall grass means a lot of different Pokemon that'll help with that. About all the time we had to get I wanted to speed through. It's not really stories, just tutorials, basically. Yeah, I will be right back. Before we go and defeat everyone, I need to quickly use the restroom. hello, hello, hello. I have returned. How am I muted? Am I muted still? I think I'm not muted. Gotta stop getting my, thing stuck. Hey! I can't... Honestly, the only reason I let you in is because you would start screaming if I didn't. Let's see what we get here. We could get a Zora. I hope we get another one Grimer. A wild Grimer up here. I've never seen this Pokemon, sir. Nimbo, let's go! We're gonna wanna, let's just pound. Actually, maybe we can use, ooh. Maybe we can use the disarming voice. I think that might be better. If this was a dude, I'd call it Magellan, but I can't think of any, like, poison users that are women. I guess we could go Roxy. I think that's the name of the gym leader. Go! Pokeball! Okay. Okay, let's cure our baby of poison. After we get you. Let's go Roxy. I think that's a good enough name. I don't know the name of, I don't know the name of any other, like, poison users that I can think of. I like naming my... Oh, we could have named it I could have named her Reiju. I forgot about Reiju. Damn me and my One Piece knowledge coming in too late. Yeah. Well, it's almost 7, and I haven't eaten yet. And I misclick again. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it here. Just as a general, like, I'm not really. As a general, I want to eat my food. Anyways, we got our newest member. We're gonna take down the school and head on to the trial in the next one we do of this. But anyways, I hope you all had a great night, day, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever the fuck time it is for you. And I will see you in the next stream. Hopefully that will be tomorrow. But we'll see. Depends on what I feel like. Anyways, it was nice to stream for y'all. I hope you had a good rest. I hope you have a good rest of your time. And I will see you on a later date. Goodbye, y'all. I don't know why I keep saying y'all.